All right, you guys. So, Ticket TV live stream. Salute to everybody tapped in. Appreciate all y'all showing love to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, and let's get into this video, man. As um, Dwight wants to fight Shaq, man. He wants to see them hands with Shaq. He basically claimed he's fed up. At this point, he's tired of all the back and forth with Shaq. And they got a real issue. He said he want to see Shaq with them hands. Dwight say that Shaq has been antagonizing him, bothering him for years for no reason. He has claimed that he is tired of the foolishness with Shaq, and he really, wants to get past it. And if they got to see it with them hands, he's willing to fight Shaq, and get it over with. He said he thought about pulling up on Shaq on the set, to confront him one on one to find out what the issue is between those two. He has said that Shaq has blocked a lot of things that he had going on, he's trying to do. He has claimed that Shaq has blocked those opportunities for him. And he's basically claiming that he's tired of the situation with Shaq. Basically claiming that, Shaq, Shaq is just full of shit. Basically what he's saying he's tired of it. He's completely just, fed up with the guy. And, wants to get the situation over with, is what he's saying. We're going to see how this thing pans out with Shaquille. We're definitely going to see how it pans out. I truly think that if these two run into each other, it's going to go straight to the hands. From the Shaq I know, how Shaq gets down, I believe that situation is going to go to the hands. That's truly what I believe. I believe that situation is going to the hands, and I believe that Shaq and Dwight Howard are going to see each other on this situation at some point in time. I believe that's what's going to happen. So, for everybody that's asking these questions and want to know what's going on, I just think that personally, to be honest with you guys, I think that it's pretty much going to be over with now. If they see each other, I think that this is going to be a situation where if they run into each other, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. And I think that they both going to end up throwing down. I think it's going to be Shaq that swing first. I believe Shaq is still on that. And I think that if Shaq run into Dwight Howard, he going to swing on him. And I think they going to fight. That's my personal impression about the situation. I just think that Shaq don't like him at all. He don't have no level of respect for him. And I think that Shaq is, been wanting to get this off his chest with Dwight Howard for a long time. I don't think Shaq respect anything about Dwight. I think Dwight is frustrated with Shaq and tired of Shaq saying his name and saying things about him. And, I just think that, that is what the situation is going to end up being, man. I think it's going to end real bad. Me personally, I think it's going to end real bad. And so, I think that they're going to fight. I think they're going to see them hands. I think that's going to be on site. Everybody that's in the building, I think that's going to be on site. Easily that's going to be on site because Shaq is on that type of energy. And Dwight Howard, I think he's going to fight back. Just my personal thoughts. I think that they're going to do it. I don't even think it's going to be in no ring type shit. I think that if they run into each other, period, I think that you're going to need the guy daggone, a task force to hold these two dudes off each other. Because I think that, they're going to go straight to them hands and it's going to be a lot of furniture moving around there. It's two big guys, man. You're going to need two whole security teams, you know what I mean, to hold them two dudes off each other. The big guys like that swinging and everything, get tables broken, all kind of stuff, man. So, I believe that Shaq's going to do it. For y'all who say Shaq's not going to risk it, I don't think Shaq cares. Shaq the type of dude, man, he'll do it. Shaq will swing. You know what I'm saying? And Dwight, I think Dwight's going to try to protect himself. I truly do think he'll go down between those two if they ran up into each other right now. I think that the tensions are at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. And I think this is all because I don't think Shaq liked the fact that Dwight Howard took his moniker Well, he thought it was his moniker, and Dwight said it ain't yours. And then he talking about the Superman stuff, and I think Shaq took that personally. Being that they both was in Orlando, this, that, and the third. And I think that, Shaq never felt like Dwight Howard lived up to his true ability. Shaq was hard on him about it like the old school dudes are. And, that's the situation that's going on. That's truly the situation that's going on, So, yeah, most definitely, man. Uh, you know, this is what we're talking about here. And y'all let me know what y'all think about the situation. But I think it's going to end bad if they run into each other. I think if they run into each other, y'all going to hear about it. It's going to be a real all-out brawl. And it's going to take a lot of people to get them two dudes off each other, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Too Raw? T Price, Mass. Salute everybody in the building. I see y'all. Damn right. I just think that it's going. I really do think it's gonna go there, bro. I think cats forget Shaq really had that in him, bro. You know what I'm saying? To wear that anger, and I think Dwight would defend himself. Dwight seemed like he at a point now where he just, man, like, bro, like it's whatever at this point. You know what I'm saying? I think Dwight's at that point right now, at that wavelength. I think so. Like I said, on site, if the two ever see each other, man. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Dwight said that he was thinking about pulling up to the studio, I think that that's gonna make Shaq even more like on edge if he see that dude. Like I think Shaq just gonna swing on him. I don't think it's gonna be no conversation. And Dwight don't need to walk up to Shaq and say, "Hey, what's up, man?" Because Shaq is just gonna swing. Boom. I'm just telling you, if Dwight go up on Shaq, he need to go up and start swinging. That's just why I see it at with them two dudes, man. It's went this far. It's gone out of control. And so, you know, like I said before, I can see Shaq throwing one of them big ass haymakers like he threw on Brad Miller. You know what I'm saying? The question is that Dwight. I think that Dwight is going to surprise a lot of people and swing back. See, a lot of people thought Dwight was a coward because when AD pushed him down, he didn't do nothing. Dwight was he was not in a position of power. He was trying to stay in the league. He wasn't trying to get pushed out the league. So when AD did that to Dwight, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have any amount of money on Dwight Howard. Him and AD would have gotten into that fight. I would have put any amount of money on Dwight Howard in a fight like that. Any amount of money. Dwight Howard and AD, I'd put all my money on Dwight. But that situation, Dwight couldn't do nothing because his hands was tied behind his back. You know what I'm saying? Because he was trying to stay on that roster. Now, Dwight and Shaq, Shaq got that grown man strength, bro. Shaq got that grown man strength. Shaq hit you one of them haymakers and knock you off balance. The next thing Shaq gonna do is dive on you. Straight up. It ain't gonna be too much. It might be 1-2 swings, and then Shaq is gonna dive on you, put all that weight on you. That's what he's gonna do. And him and Dwight Howard gonna go to the first or 15th row. You know what I'm saying? To the dude who said Shaq, Chuck swung on Shaq first. Yeah, man. You know? And you see what happened with them two. That's similar to what I would see with him and Dwight, bro. I think them two niggas really hate each other at this point. You know what I'm saying? And to the person who said Shaq is a clown, no, Shaq is doing what the OGs used to do, which is hold the young dudes accountable, bro. I don't think y'all understand that. All it's gonna take from Shaq is one of them blows to land, and Shaq is gonna dive on top of dude. It's not gonna be a whole lot of movement. I see my boy Too Raw. Yeah, he's gonna, bro. Too Raw. You already know what Shaq is gonna do. It's gonna be one big haymaker, and then he gonna dive on top of that nigga. And Shaq outweighing Dwight right now by about 50 pounds. So they both going down. It ain't gonna be no square up throwing blows. It's gonna be Shaq see him, throw one of them crazy ass haymakers on him, and then dive on top of that nigga. And they both of these niggas going to whatever is around, whether it's chairs, tables, whatever. And they better hope they got a task force to clean that shit up, because I wouldn't want to be the one peeling them two mofos off each other. Ain't no way. There ain't no way. Because all that wild swinging they gonna be doing, nah, hell no. That's one of them drinks right there, bro. No dice. You need real security for that type of shit. Trained security. I'm telling y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I'm telling you, brother, that's how. But listen, this whole situation is because Shaq operate by old school rules. Them OGs didn't like to see the look. Dwight Howard did not live up to the billing. Shaq did not like the fact that Dwight came in talking about he's Superman, but didn't live up to the billing. Like Dwight left a lot on the table as far as how much he could have achieved. So Shaq constantly hounded him about that, wanting him again to push his, and I'm gonna say this again, right? Push this thing up, and let me say it again, to another level, right? So I want y'all to think about this, right? Shaq, that's what the old school cats used to do. Now they didn't do it publicly like that. They would just tell you straight up. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the reason why they don't like Charles Barkley now. See, that's the type of stuff y'all see going on with Charles Barkley and JJ Redick. See, that's what I say y'all. JJ Redick can't not say nothing slick about Charles Barkley. Because if JJ Redick would say something slick about Charles right now, Charles swinging on him. Bro, some of that stuff don't leave you, bro. Did y'all not hear the court case? Did y'all not hear the court case with Charles Oakley just recently when he was in court? Charles Oakley's in court talking shit. Charles Oakley was in court talking shit to the judge. I said, bro, this shit don't never leave them dudes, man. Them OGs, man, they don't never leave them cats, man. They keep that in them, bro. They stay ready, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. Like, look how old Oak is. Shit, don't nobody want that real smoke with him like that. And then them niggas ain't finna run up on that nigga like that. You got that grown man strength, bro. I'm trying to tell you guys this. I know how these niggas move, man. So at the end of the day, again, Shaq, you know what I'm saying, is a Hall of Famer, all-time great, one of the greatest centers to ever play the game. And Shaq came in with that, and he was dominating, putting up 30 and 15. Well, Dwight was putting up like 20 and yeah, he was putting up like 20 points and 14 rebounds, but Shaq thought Dwight could have been averaging 30, and I did too. I don't think Dwight achieved as much as he could have achieved. He should have been way more dominant. And the fact that Shaq and them was pushing them, I'm telling y'all this, man. Bro, they you know, bro, you supposed to do that, bro. Bro, them shits was real. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Maz said he saw Shaq in Sacramento, dude big as hell. Maz, you a Kings fan. You remember when they got to fighting in the tunnel? Shaq was hurt and them niggas was fighting in the tunnel. Back when Jackie Christie was down there jump swinging the purse and everything. Bro, I'm telling you something, man. Big dude like Shaq, he ain't gonna be no technical fight. This ain't gonna be no technical fight. This gonna be haymakers and niggas getting slammed around. I'm trying to tell y'all this. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. That's the same thing I said with Charles Barkley. He not playing no games. Charles Barkley not playing no game. Y'all think Charles Barkley playing with JJ Redick? Let JJ Redick cross Charles Barkley and say something slick to him. I guarantee you Charles Barkley slapped that nigga. I guarantee he slapped his ass. He won't care. Bro, they got that old school mentality in them, bro. I'm telling y'all this. They have that old school mentality in them, man. Them dudes don't play. If JJ Redick would have said something crazy to Charles Oakley would have seen him and slapped the hell out of his ass. Straight like that. That's how them old school cats is built. That's how they cut. That's how their mind is wired. Y'all don't understand it. They don't want to accept the foolishness they see in this era, bro. I'm just telling y'all, I ain't got to act like Shaq 25 years old. You go run up on Shaq right now and see what you get, TK. Y'all niggas think that shit is the game. Bro, that nigga still got grown, man. Have you seen Shaq, bro? Man, Shaq big and strong as a mofo, man. Bro, what he gonna do is, he gonna swing one of them big-ass haymakers, and the shit might look awkward, but if it hits you, you gonna get rocked. Then he gonna dive on top of you. That's gonna take a grown man down. Any grown man that's taken down, nigga. Now you gonna have to have the strength to get this big ass nigga up off you. I'm telling you this. Same thing I told y'all with Charles Barkley and them. If Charles Barkley walked past JJ Redick today and JJ Redick said something crazy, Charles Barkley slapped that nigga. I promise you. He said, what you say? Bro, them niggas still got it in them. I saw a video online where Charles Barkley was walking outside like a year or two ago. He was walking outside and somebody was heckling Charles Barkley. Man, you just seen he still got it in him, bro. Charles, he might be older. He might not move the same, but he still got it in him, bro. Charles was like, man, I'll beat, man. And then he had to catch himself. But I'm telling you, bro, that's the type of shit, like a motherfucker like JJ Redick, I'm telling y'all this, bro. You say, do I consider Dwight Howard a massive underachiever? Hell yeah. Dwight Howard should have won championships. Dwight Howard should have been averaging 30 in the league, bro. Yes, he underachieved big time. I mean, he achieved a lot of things, but he underachieved big time. I'm telling y'all this. I don't think y'all really understand how them old school cats operate, bro. So they will be saying this shit all the time. That's the conflict. You got guys like JJ Redick. That's why none of the old school dudes like JJ Redick. Even Jerry West. Jerry West passed away and went away not liking JJ Redick. Think about the last thing Jerry West said about JJ Redick. They don't, bro. The OGs don't be respecting how these young niggas be moving because they know they ain't moving right. Right? So that was the era that they came from, bro. I'm telling you this. And you had some of them dudes, man. Them dudes was hardcore, man. They was hardcore and hard, and they was cut a different way. You guys, this era is more spoiled. You can't tell guys stuff. You can't coach guys. You can't get up in guys' face like they used to. I'm telling y'all this, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all think this shit is a game. Y'all think it's a game. The closest thing y'all got, and y'all praise this, and it ain't even really close that much, is Draymond Green. And Draymond Green is light work compared to what them dudes was doing. What y'all see from Draymond? Come on, man. If all them dudes are still around, like I said before, man, and when I mean still around, I'm talking about coaching. Why y'all think they stopped letting Charles Oakley coach on the team, be assistant coach and shit? Every team, in my opinion, should have a nigga like Charles Oakley, Shaq, all them dudes. Charles Barkley, all them. I'll tell you why. Because these dudes wouldn't be getting out of, you would never see no situations like Jimmy Butler. That's why I told y'all. That situation that happened in Miami with Jimmy Butler, if Udonis Haslem was still there, that would have never happened. UD would have shut that shit down. You got them dudes in the locker room, man. But they took all the OGs off the rosters. See what I'm saying? They took all the dudes that was going to hold shit in check off the rosters. They're not assistant coaches. No. And the closest ones you got, maybe Juwan Howard, a couple of them cats like that will openly slap you. You seen Juwan Howard slap a coach. He ain't playing. That nigga was a head coach and slapped another head coach. Make it make sense. So I told you, them dudes is cut different. They didn't accept no shit. To the dude who said Shaq super sweet, it sound good. That shit sound good. Yeah, Darvin Ham. Y'all think Darvin Ham soft. Go tell LeBron James to do Darvin Ham the way he did Eric Spoelstra. See what you get. I guarantee you he'd have never did Darvin Ham. Like, I guarantee he would have chest bumped Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham, all that cool shit with Darvin Ham would have came about him quick. I guarantee you this. So I'm just being real with y'all, man. Like, bro, man, I'm telling y'all, if Shaq and that dude cross paths, it's going down. That's why y'all didn't hear JJ Redick say nothing crazy about Charles Barkley, because he know who to fuck with, who don't F with, bro. He know not to say nothing crazy back to Charles Barkley. Once Charles said what he said, JJ Redick will shut his mouth for the rest of this season. He ain't gonna say nothing else. Because he know. Because remember, he know. You see Charles in the off season somewhere, and he gonna see you. He not gonna forget. He gonna see you about it. So, and JJ, he ain't built for that type of smoke anyways. He don't want to be getting slapped in his face and shit like that. You know? Because that's what they would have been doing to JJ Redick if he was in the league at all during their time. They'd have been beating the hell out of JJ Redick, man. Come on, bro. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, the old school cats be demanding this shit out of the young school cats, but the young school cats are more sensitive to criticism. They don't like to be criticized. They don't like to be pushed. They're getting too much money to where you can't tell them nothing. And this is the problem. This is the main issue that's going on. This is the main issue. And I've been telling everybody that's going to listen to this situation what it is. The main issue. So, you know, y'all gonna see. Well, Dwight, I don't think Dwight gonna back down. I know a lot of y'all think Dwight gonna back down. I don't think Dwight gonna back down. Nope. I don't see Dwight backing down. I don't see Dwight. If Shaq hit Dwight gonna fight back. He's at a point where he's frustrated now. That's right, too, bro. That's right. That's right, bro. I'm telling you, man, them old school dudes is fiery, man. Them dudes that don't never leave them, bro. That's the one thing I noticed about Oak, Charles Barkley. Bro, if them niggas run into it right now, it's on site. If Oak and Charles run into each other right now, it's on site, nigga. Because I'm telling you what's going to happen. Charles Oakley going to walk up to Charles Barkley and say, "What's up, bitch?" and slap that nigga. And then Charles Barkley is going to retaliate, and him and Oak both going into whatever that's around there. Both them niggas going to get slammed into whatever Whatever's close need to be moved out the way. Whether it's tables, I don't give a damn what it is. Cars, shit, windows gonna get broken, all kind of shit. I'm telling y'all. So I know how niggas move, man. Y'all gotta understand how these cats move, man. That shit don't never leave you, bro. Why you think Isaiah and Mike still going at it? Bro, them niggas, that shit don't never leave niggas, man. That shit that them niggas, them wars them niggas went through, that's why the NBA was great. That's the truth. The NBA was great because niggas took that shit personal, nigga. That shit was personal. That shit was seen. We say whatever we want to say about Isaiah and Mike. I guarantee you guys like myself, Too Raw, James, the late LB, all of us, Mass, her, everybody, 7-8, we all want to go back to that old school era because we felt the game more. You know what I'm saying? Them guys was really out there. They really cared about that game. They really cared about the results of the game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't no woofing back then. Them niggas was swinging back then, bro. It wasn't no woofing. It wasn't no woofing back then. It was straight body blows, busting your shit, making you bleed, nigga. Even Reggie Miller was fighting back then, bro. Remember when Reggie Miller and Kobe got into it? Reggie and Mike. All them dudes get into it, bro. You couldn't be no coward, bro. That's why I kind of like the little string of fights they've had lately in the league. I thought they needed to let that shit come back. I like the little string of fights they had lately. They need that. They need something to show me these dudes care. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, they gonna get it. They gonna get to it. Y'all do not take this as a joke. Don't think it's a game. I'm telling y'all right now, if they run into each other, it's some niggas, if they run into each other, nigga, it's on site. Now, Mike, the only people that I don't see doing shit is Mike and Isaiah. The only way something happens between Mike and Isaiah if they see each other is if Charles Oakley is there. If Oak is there, he gonna set it off. But if it's just Mike and Isaiah, ain't nothing gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Zeke might tell Mike, hey man, what's up with all that shit? You know what I'm saying? But Mike gonna have a cigar in his mouth chilling, bro. Mike ain't on that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna turn the energy down on that. You know what I mean? But if Oak there, shit, Oak is the nigga who's gonna go. You know what I mean? But I'm just telling y'all what the truth is. You ain't gotta listen to me. You better listen though. So like, share, subscribe. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know? All right, you guys. So we hope you enjoyed the show over here on Ticket TV live streams. Make sure that you guys click that link that's pinned at the top of the comment section. Shop in our merchandise store and get our merch. We got new merch out, Ticket TV. We got A Weapons Midlife Music merch in the merchandise store. We rolling that out once again. So make sure y'all support that. The link is in the comment section, pinned at the top. Also, you can donate and you can also subscribe to our podcast show as well. And make sure that you guys go and get that weight loss straight drop formula, that straight drop weight loss formula for your personal health needs. You guys can go to the website, www.str-8-drop.com. The link will be also pinned at the top of the comments. Make sure you guys go over there to the website, get you some of that straight drop weight loss formula. There's a lot of testimonies on the website so that you guys can see how this stuff works, man. Make sure you get in the gym. Make sure you're getting yourself together. Make sure that you put in the work that you need to do to keep yourself right and in shape. Like, share, subscribe. Salute to everybody checked in. Peace.